What if one conversation, one choice, one bite of fruit changed the course of all human history? What if the struggles you face today, shame, blame, broken relationships, hard work, even death itself, all trace back to a single moment in a garden? That's what Genesis chapter 3 reveals. Let's understand it together. Genesis 3 is often called the fall of man, and it's one of the most important chapters in the entire Bible. Everything before this chapter is about a perfect world, a perfect relationship between God and humanity. Everything after this chapter is about a broken world trying to find its way back. If you want to understand why the world looks the way it does today, why there's pain, conflict, and struggle, this chapter is where it begins. The chapter opens by introducing the serpent, described as more crafty than any other creature God had made. The serpent approaches the woman and asks a question that twists what God actually said. Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Notice what's happening here. The serpent isn't attacking God directly. It's planting doubt. It's making God's instructions sound harsher and stricter than they actually were. This is something worth understanding deeply. Temptation often starts by distorting truth just slightly, making us question things that were never actually in question. The woman corrects the serpent, explaining that they could eat from any tree except the one in the middle of the garden, where they would die. But the serpent pushes further, saying, "You will not certainly die. For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Here's the core of the temptation. It wasn't just about fruit. It was about the desire to have knowledge and power that belonged to God alone. It was about wanting independence from God's authority. The woman sees that the fruit is good for food, pleasing to the eye, and desirable for gaining wisdom. She eats it and gives some to her husband, who was with her, and he eats it too. Immediately, their eyes are opened, but not in the way the serpent promised. Instead of gaining godlike wisdom, they become aware of their own nakedness, and they feel shame for the first time. They sew fig leaves together to cover themselves. This is a powerful and often overlooked detail, since it didn't bring the enlightenment they were promised. It brought shame, fear, and a sense of exposure that hadn't existed before. Then we hear the sound of God walking in the garden, and Adam and Eve hide. Think about that. Before this moment, there's no indication that humanity ever hid from God. Now, for the first time, fear and separation enter the relationship between God and man. When God calls out, "Where are you?" it's not because God doesn't know where Adam is. It's an invitation, a chance for Adam